Hello, it's Matt here. I want to share with you an observation that I just had. And the number one thing you could do in business and or in sales or in any communication for that matter is to control your emotions. I am 99% able to always control my emotions in any situation. There's only two situations where in the last couple of years that I could find that my emotions have gotten the better of me. And one was at a closing of a property. And number two was on a conference call I had this morning. And the way this gentleman was talking was just very condescending, very off-putting, and very confrontational. And I guess probably because, I don't want to say it, but, maybe I'm just not used to people being dicks like that, that I lost my emotional cool. But what it disallowed me to do was I could not control the communication from that point going forward. So usually when, being trained in linguistics, trained in neuroscience, trained in neurocommunication, I can actually control the majority of the conversations that I'm in. I can really control the specificity. I can control the emotional level. I can control the level of the big picture. I can take the communication pretty much anywhere I want. But because my emotions got the better of me, basically I could not control the communication. And it was kind of comical because in the end, I was on the phone with some other folks. I just thought it best that I just hang up the phone and let the other people control the conference call that we were on. What I'm trying to say though is just ultimately, we've probably all have had this before, is that our emotions get the better of us and we cannot communicate the way that we want to communicate. And even being trained in neurocommunication, neuroscience, I had a tough time controlling the communication because my emotions got the best of me. And ultimately, what a gentleman by the name of Claire Graves says is, and he says that whenever we're put under pressure, we revert back to the communication of when we were young or the communication style that we started with, rather than the communication style that we've evolved into or the communication style that we've learned. So what I'm saying is, don't let the emotions get the best of you. A very simple technique is use the agreement frame. Just always agree with what anyone is saying, and then say whatever you want to say after that. But by you agreeing with them, it takes down their defenses and allows you to communicate in any manner that you want. So ultimately, don't let your emotions get the best of you. Stop, take notes, compose what you want to say, agree with what they're saying, and then just say whatever you want to say. So a small lesson is, do not let your emotions get the best of you. I would say that I failed today, but I didn't fail. I learned that it's better to control my emotions, because in the end I would have communicated the way I wanted, gotten out what I wanted, and had the result that I wanted. And so ultimately is, don't let your emotions get the best of you. Agree with the person saying, compose yourself, and then say exactly what you want to say.